Hello, everyone. This is MSDs of Benchmark. The program is called MSDs of Benchmark because the people who are going to speak today have a lot of common things with MS. First of all, most of them come from small towns. Second is they have extraordinary skills in their profession, and they are leaders too. Apart from that, the most important thing is their professional life is stark different than their personal life. So we'll be talking with Ajay and Shazia. Welcome, guys.
Hi.
Right.
So Ajay is with Benchmark for last 13 years, and Shazia for 16 years.
16. Yeah.
So how did you get in Benchmark?
Okay. So I got call from HR that you have your interview is scheduled. So I came around 6 in the evening. Ganesh took my interview. He asked very few questions. So after the interview, I was confused whether I got selected or rejected. So I had no clue. And after that, immediately there was a birthday celebration, monthly birthday celebration. So he and one other guy told me to join the birthday celebration. So that is, very,
So
very nice to.
that was kind of offer letter then.
Yeah. The next day, then I got a call from HR and he said, "अरे madam, आपको offer दिया गया है." So I was very happy. So he sent me the figure. So I said, "Sir, देखो कुछ हो सकता है तो." बोले, "अरे क्या बात कर रहे हो? आपको इतना अच्छा ऑफर मिला और you are saying increase कर दो." So then I thought, चलो देखते हैं. Then,
Were you a fresher that time?
I barely had around 9 months experience,
Okay.
and from there journey started.
And there was no technical round, no test.
No, he asked very few questions, but those questions, I think the decisive questions he asked.
And
Yeah.
now you guys push for test, machine test. Anyways, how did you get in, Ajay?
That was the interesting incident actually. So I was a 2009 MCA pass out batch, and we know that there was a recession 2008 2009, very bad recession that was.
Right.
So when we came to Pune, our batch, so there was no opening in the market, and we haven't received any type of a call, and we were used to take 20 printouts of daily our resume, and we were used to reach out any IT park in the Pune and just sending or spreading our resumes to the company where we can see or any reference we were used to.
So you will use them like handouts.
Yeah, like marketing we were doing for our resumes. So this process we almost done for 5 to 6 months, and at the same time during this searching process, I got a call in the morning. My friend told me there is a company Benchmark, so there is an opening there. You can go and walk in interview there. So that call was like somebody offering water to me when I was walking in the Kutch desert, like that. So I was Benchmark was at in just opposite to Kothurud Depot at that time, and I was living at Vanash Corner, just 1 kilometer ahead.
Pass method.
Yeah. So I was just waiting for a bus. So for let's say 5 to 10 minutes, no bus was there. So as distance was less, I reached the Benchmark just by running. Because I was already late, it was at 12 p.m. So I have given the aptitude test, and the preparation was like that. Obviously, apti was I have cleared in the first attempt itself, and interview was took by Ganesh, and that I have applied for .NET developer fresher actually, and he offered me one HTML and jQuery test. I done that within less time, and he never asked a single .NET question to me. some other question he has asked me, I have given answer to that. But I was not sure whether I was selected or not. That interview was happened, and around 4 or 5 p.m. Monica called me in her cabin, and when she was telling me that I was selected in the benchmark, and when I just see my resume, the comments there, interviewer comments there. So comments was like, I'm not best suited for .NET technology,
Wow.
but well fitted for PhD. So I got selected, but even means the market condition was so critical at that time. Even
So you decided to join
Yeah.
anyways, I mean.
yeah, and even if Monica would have told us as a part of training, you should do the cleaning process of desktop and laptop, then
You
that
would
was
have
also
done that.
fine for us, like that. So I was so happy at that night. I never slept when I got offer.
Wow. And where are you from?
I'm from Jalgaon.
And you studied also there.
Yeah,
And you came to Pune to look for job.
job. Yeah,
What is your background? I mean, how did it go, your childhood and college?
yeah. My mother and father is a farmer actually. So I'm from economically we were not strong basically. We were from poor family, and I was also used to help them in the farm during my graduation as well, up till. So I never attended a single lecture in the college. So college started at 9 a.m. So 9 to 11 we were having a practicals, and after 12 there was a sessions like lecture, 1 hour lectures. So I was used to attend only practicals. 9 to 11 I attended the practicals, and after that from college itself I used to reach to my farm for helping my mother and father.
Was it nearby?
No, it was almost 8 kilometers from the college. And
So
from
you
using
went
bicycle, I used to go to there.
Okay. तुम अभी भी हल चला सकते हो?
Yeah, but वो सीधा नहीं चलेगा. अभी practice नहीं है.
Can you automate that?
Yeah, we'll try.
What about you, Shazia? I mean, what is your background then?
Okay, I can say like whatever I am today, it's because of my, mother's great desire to, my children should do something. So she actually pushed all of us, like me, my younger sister, my younger brother, to pursue the higher studies.
Wow.
So she actually wanted me to, do the medical
She
course and
wanted you to be a doctor.
doctor, basically. At the last moment, I changed my mind. And of course, my dad was always there. Like he said, whatever your decision is, I'm with you. But my mother is, no, either you have to do doctorate or you have to do the engineering. So the first choice was discarded. Then I started, I done the BCS and then MCS.
Okay.
And my younger sister, she is BHMS doctor.
Okay. So somebody fulfilled your mom's.
Yeah. So she is very happy. Like for unfortunate reason, she was not able to complete her studies. So she had this, passion. Like my children should do, good in career. She actually wanted me to do a PhD also. So I remember first time I bought that PHP book when I, started learning PHP language. She said, "You are studying PhD?" I said, "No, this is just one language book that I have." And I mean, when I joined, yes,
almost PhD.
Almost, yeah, it's like almost PhD. So like first time when I joined, I'm just pass out from the college. I don't know about PHP. Like what's PHP? So I searched on Google. So it says hypertext preprocessor. So I said, where is the initial? No, it's Ulta. Previously, it was personal homepage. Like my journey started from there.
Okay. I didn't know this.
So it's like, like you have to have that passion. You have to be honest to yourself.
So you joined as junior programmer.
Junior programmer, then as a junior programmer.
You are a delivery manager.
Yeah.
So how did the things change? I mean, what did you do to become a delivery manager?
So basically, I always have, this in mind, like I have to go higher in my career. So like I joined as a programmer, then like I think one thing I have is like, I'm honest to myself. Like whatever I'm doing, I have to do it all with all the honesty and the passion. So I enjoyed doing the programming as a junior programmer, then senior programmer. Then I, have these, my team leaders were very, helpful. So I got interested in, leading the team. So I became team lead in APM. And I have this goal, I should be, be a project manager at some time. So now delivery manager, it's very good. I mean,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So for people who don't know, Shazia actually used to travel 2 hours one way to reach office and go back home by bus. And she used to work in the bus as well. So keep that in mind. I mean, you don't need to stay 2 hours away from office, but
yeah, that was also interesting. I mean, what you can do, you have to utilize your time.
yeah.
So while sitting in the bus, it's like 4 to 5 hours daily.
That's, I mean, incredible. Yeah. So how about you, Ajay? I mean, you always wanted to be a .NET team lead, tech lead?
Not like that. As I said, we were ready to do anything when we were looking for a job, any technology, any kind of a job. I was ready to work on that. It was not just a .NET. We were also done a project in different technologies during our academics. We are also used to do some hacks. One of the incident in our college times. So our librarian, we were not attending the sessions. Professors was always used to tell us that you should attend the lectures. Lab assistant was also telling us like that. And we were used to do some other programs than the academics itself. So one time he shouted on us very badly in front of peoples. So there was Windows XP we were using, and there is a one file NTLDR, DLL was there, used by operating system.
In XP.
In XP. So from admin prompt, if we delete that file, delete NTLDR. So if we delete that file, then somebody has no option than reinstall or format the computer like that. So we are used to do such a kind of things during our academics, apart from our regular syllabus as well.
Awesome. And what about benchmark? I mean, when you got in, did you start as a developer because you were not fit for .NET?
Yeah. So I was selected for a PHP with one of my friend Atul. He was just sitting here. Atul, me and almost 15, 16 people batch, we were selected for PHP. And there was a trainer, Vaishali. She was giving us training of HTML, jQuery like that. And she used to give assignment to us for 1 month. And as I already know HTML, jQuery like that, I was used to do assignment before time. I don't know if she might have given my feedback to Sachin sir or not. But Utkarsha and Sachin sir given me one assignment. There was a project in .NET. Developer was not there to work on some urgent task was there. Utkarsha given that task to me, and he given me a 3 days timeline to complete that task. I have completed within a day. on that day itself. So next day, Sachin sir asked me, "Yeah, are you interested to work in .NET?" So I said that technology was. So I said obviously yes. So there was at that time there is a Tushar Cascadiger employee we have helping the Vijay Kadadi sir. So Sachin sir told Tushar that just pick his computer. At that time we were used to sit like a group, the technology group.
Wow.
So Sachin sir told Tushar pick his computer from PHP team and shift it to .NET.
And you started as a PHP developer, and you continued with that.
Yeah.
So, especially Ajay, I mean, you come from a farming family.
Yeah.
So, do they know? उनको पता है क्या काम करते हो तुम? मतलब
Today as well, they even don't know what exactly I am doing. They just know I am working in a software company, doing something on the computer.
they don't know about. I mean, they don't ask you questions like what.
No, even after 5th, they even reach to school, what to which class I am going, what I am doing in the school, what I am doing.
कभी पूछा नहीं 5th के बाद?
कभी नहीं.
क्या लकी आदमी? और मैंने कुछ बिना पूछे तुमने इतना कुछ कर दिया.
Because they don't understand what they were not means they are not more literated farmers. They just hardly had 7 to 8 standard education at their time. So they haven't understood what subject or what class I have to choose, what subject I have to choose, like that. So they just taken my admission up to 1st to 5th. There was one school, and once I have passed out 5th, they even don't know what to do next.
But they wanted you to study well, and
Yeah, they just told me a single thing, that I have to be studied.
okay,
I don't have any other options.
great. Well, was there anyone who would guide you or something?
No, actually.
You decided it.
From the friends and from other.
So this is what your friends were doing, and that's
Yeah.
why you got it.
Yeah.
And in your case, your mom wanted you to study.
Yeah.
So in last 16 years at Benchmark, which was the toughest time, or which was the toughest kind of assignment that you have worked on?
I remember from
I mean,
my
challenges.
from my early programming days, the jQuery was introduced newly. So we had to do one task, basically client task, was to dynamically change the menu option. So that was very new, and that was I had team lead as Abhijit Singh Tyagi. So he said, okay, we have this client requirement, you have to do this. So I tried very hard for a week or so, like it's not doing. So he said, kar lo ho jayega. I tried, and finally I succeeded. So it's like, eureka, So he said, I knew you were going to do it. So that's why I said, do it. So like small things.
Right.
Yeah.
And how do you do it with your team now?
The same thing.
You follow the same.
Yeah, follow the same thing. Like, I feel like, I can learn it not from my seniors only, from my peers, from my juniors.
Yeah.
So taking the good habits and I try to be, as much supportive with the team.
So you have any, like 16 years, so you have any like memorable incidents that you should mention? Like we heard you are client's favorite, and I even know an incident where client told one of our prospects that make sure your project manager is Shazia.
Yeah, I heard that too from someone. I don't know. Like I was very. It's a pleasant shock, and I was delighted. I am getting appreciated.
What is the reason you think?
One thing that you said, I always try to have friendly relationship with clients and prompt acknowledgement. I mean, we have this client, Tom. So every time, he got my reply after 1 p.m. in the night. So he replied back, "Are you still awake? You're not sleeping? Go to sleep."
Rarely that happens.
Yeah.
I mean, client telling us.
I mean, he is the CEO of the one of the biggest company.
Awesome.
So it's really awesome.
And you, Ajay?
There was many incidents actually, memorable incidents I have in 13 years in regards to the work. The recent incident was there was a project. When that project came to us that we have to work with this client, and we started our journey actually with the ASP.NET Web Forms in 2010, and right now we are working on the latest technology .NET 7. So there was multiple migrations we did during this 13 years. So the complete technology is different, project architecture is different, design pattern is different, everything is different and new for us. So it was like we are master in playing cricket of tennis ball, and suddenly next morning somebody telling us you are selected for Indian cricket team and you now play with the leather ball. So the technology was .NET Core. First time we were working.
क्या किया फिर?
Yeah.
क्या किया फिर?
Yeah. So at that time, obviously we have to do a lot of efforts to learn that technology and all that. So almost 2 to 3 months we were used to work 17, 18 hours to learn new technology, even at home. And there was different platform architecture was there. So whole team mostly working very hard. Suddenly, let's say after 7, 8 months, as I said, now we are playing with leather ball. So somebody on the client side reviewed our code, and he gave feedback, 200 feedbacks on one project for us. So that was very memorable incident for us. So user base was very large, and when that project went live, there was some conditions or certain criterias were not working when that project was.
There were bugs.
And so at that moment, 2 or 3 times we were basically I and Santosh, one of the project manager we had, and our team as well, Abhishek, Swapnil, like that. We were used to 2 or 3 times we have worked almost 37, 40 hours without single minute of sleep. After that project went live, 3 times that has happened. But after that, after putting such efforts, we got benefit of it, and project went live smoothly after that, running smoothly.
Great. So, Shazia, what made you stay at Benchmark for so long? I mean, you can tell things like apart from how great the organization is.
Actually, I was not going to tell. There was one thing, Carrie. There is always something going on, like this project, that project delivery, and client is, dependent on releasing the thing. So actually, I got offer from one of the big company, but at that time also I decided not to leave Benchmark because I had that thought, if I leave Benchmark, what will happen to my current projects? Who will look after it?
Wow.
Like I have, certain responsibility, so I should complete. And every time, I was getting some offer, I decided, okay, let's complete this project, and then I'll, think to switch. And after that, I just stopped. I haven't updated my resume. Recently, I think Dulya asked me to, give the resume to present it to one client. So I said I haven't seen in the ages, so She said, okay, I'll give you the format, you just update it.
Wow. And you, Ajay, what made you stay? Have you ever thought of leaving?
Yeah, means like other person. Multiple times I had thought that. But there was something relation I tied with the benchmark. Uh, I was multiple times I have been thought almost 1 or 2 years I was just thinking whether I should left the benchmark or not. But yeah, as I said,
You're still thinking?
no. So as I have a very tight bonding with the benchmark, every time I took a decision to stay with the benchmark, the reasoning, of course, my past was also the reason for this. When I was used to help my mother and father, they always teach me one thing: do not choose easy path. Basically, so at every time when you see critical situation, you have two choices. One is good, simple, and one is hard and difficult to adopt, basically. So every time I have thought of this situation, and of course, means as I have friend, family, they used to tell us, why you stay in the benchmark for so long?
Yeah.
Because you might have get a very good opportunity or very good work, rather what you are doing in the benchmark. But at that time, of course, I have been thinking for a while what people are saying. But due to this learning I took from my mother and father, whenever difficult situation occurs, in the peoples who are suggesting me to leave the benchmark, they used to took help of me, the technical help, basically.
Yeah.
So I know what I am doing and what they are doing. Due to this, I never decided to leave the benchmark.
Wow. Thank you. So, this is basically, it's a different thing to be with the same organization for so long. It is not that common these days. So we have a lot of newcomers and people from your team. You have anything to, will you tell them your secret of, like, I mean, I don't know what to call it. What are the perks of hanging in for so long with an organization?
You go first.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. It's like, as I said, be honest to yourself. You set some goals. यहाँ से होना चाहिए event. तो रुकना है, जाना है, decision. Not always, look for money. Have some, satisfaction, work satisfaction.
Right.
And yeah, like it's, जाऊंगी तो कैसे होगा project? Team का कैसे होगा?
Yeah, I have liked that. I mean, मैं जाऊंगी तो क्या होगा?
क्या होगा? Basically होता कुछ नहीं है.
हाँ, मतलब.
संभाल लेते हैं, but कोई feeling रहती है, bonding. I mean, working for so long in a company, and it's a bonding, it's a personal, emotional feeling.
Yes. So you mean they should have some emotional connect with their job, or?
I think to learn something, this is the best place, because I've been telling this from my experience.
Right. And you're still learning.
I'm still learning. Seriously, I'm still learning.
Yes. Ajay?
Just the two statement what Shazia has just told. मैं जाऊंगी तो क्या होगा project का? And means, of course, the tight bonding I have with benchmark. So these two things always tell me that we should not take such a decisions.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you retire from Benchmark or never retire from Benchmark. Thank you so much for talking to us. I hope everyone likes
Thank you, Samir.
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.